But what else is out there? So I was looking at demos and I don't know, just various things. Some weren't that interesting. And then I found Rec Room, and I want to have like the story where I'm like, and it was great, but I actually had a not great experience the first few times I played it. I was terrified to speak because it's a social game. I've never really played online games before. So I knew I had my mic on, so I was like afraid to like giggle or like anything. I'd be like playing paintball. I'm like trying to be as silent as possible.
What's up?
Wouldn't be here today. But yeah, at the start it was like not my favorite game, but I quickly within a couple weeks was like obsessed with it. And then I'd already been thinking about starting a YouTube channel about something, and then it was just a no-brainer for me at that point. I was like, this is like amazing. There's like thousands of rooms to explore, like infinite content possibilities, I think. So yeah.
All right, let's go to the next question.
Alright. The next question is by Real Hunter 308, and they ask, what is your favorite / least favorite video of yours?
Oh, great question, Hunter. Hunter's in my Discord. My most favorite video that I've made is probably the 12 Days of Christmas video. Energetic Ruth had made one, and she did an awesome job. My friends wanted to recreate it, and she was nice enough to give us the permission to do so. And it was just such a great experience because it was the holidays, all this like Christmas feels, and I got to meet some other RecTubers and film with them, as well as a bunch of people from my Discord. It was a huge project, but I'm just really proud of it. And then when I go to upload it, I realized that the song was kind of copyright in some countries, so even though it's this huge project I was looking forward to, it made like $30 in ad revenue. I was like, yay. But the memories will live on. And my least favorite video, oh gosh, probably Talking Ben. Someone told me, I can't remember who, it was like, Talking Ben is trending, and I'm like, and they're like, you should make a video on that. And I was like, who or what is Talking Ben? And when I looked it up, I'm like, okay, so it's a dog that says yes or no to things?
Yes.
Like, I still don't understand why it's trending, but okay. So I remember being in my dorm, and I was like, I just would rather play Rec Royale right now. My friends were like, yeah, well, I'm like, but I know this is trending. I should really hop on this and make a video about it. So, like, he's in this room, I think, RC. My finger slipped. I was like, well, who would I, like, even film this with? And then I, like, accidentally had my watch open and hit RC, and he joins my dorm. And I was like, oh, I guess we'll have to do it now. So we go to Talking Ben, and RC just looks at me, and he's like, why am I here? I'm like, so I don't want to film this video with the Talking Ben thing, but I accidentally invited you. I just told him everything. I'm like, so can we just do this and get it over with? And we were just having some fun thinking of questions to ask that stupid dog. And then it gets, like, over 100,000 views on my channel, so it's like just unjust at that point, the amount of time that I didn't spend on it, didn't want to do it. RC was great, he's fantastic to film with, but it was just like, it's not my favorite. It's like my least favorite video. Yeah.
Oh, I do want to go back to something you said before when you were talking about your favorite video about like meeting with other RecTubers and stuff, and like I have to say, like, all my interactions with the RecTuber community have been like really positive. Like, we are so lucky to have such an awesome group of people that like love Rec Room and like love doing Rec Room YouTube. It's just like so
Exactly.
awesome.
You can tell everyone really loves the game, and that's like the thing that we can all bond on. It's like, well, we all really love to just play the game. So, I mean, making videos about it's just secondary.
Yeah.
Look, you see my camera.
All right, I think Atlas has 2 more from people that couldn't make it.
Yeah, this next one's a big one. I think there's like 3 questions in this one, so
Goku,
we'll do them one at a time. So this is by JR Wolves. Is that you say it? Maybe, I don't know. So their first question is, what are your expected goals that you think you can reach by the end of 2023?
Ooh, expected goals. Well, for this year, my goal is, obviously my mind goes to subscriber count right away, but for this year it's 50K, and I think I'm really on track to hit that. So next year I think 100K. That's not my main goal, though. That's just one of them. I would say because lately I've been doing a lot of sponsored videos, which I really enjoy doing. There's ad spots and things like that, working with sponsors. So a lot of my videos are sponsored now, and I would say by end of next year, I would hope that all of them are sponsored. It's extra income, and I just really enjoy working with them. So that's one. I would say also, now that I have a Shorts channel and a TikTok that I'm posting daily on, but I feel like I'm not good at making Shorts or TikToks, I would like to ideally be able to hire somebody, like justify hiring them if I'm making enough money with my channel, because then they could take my work and actually make solid Shorts and TikToks out of it, as opposed to what I've been doing lately, which is kind of just putting them out but not really putting a lot of effort into them. Not wanting to sacrifice the quality on my main channel, of course. So Yeah, those are some goals. There's more, but those are a few.
Fire! Do you see my camera?
Some good
You see
goals.
my camera?
I wish I had that much
Thanks.
of a
Yeah, I do.
work ethic.
Is it
Alright, the next question from Joe Wolves
do you
is,
do it?
there's a lot of ambition
Just
in the
grab
Rec Room
onto
YouTuber
it.
community.
Do you know how you do
So what
extendo?
would be your
Grab
3
and do
things
that,
you
but-
would tell a small creator for them to achieve success?
Small creators to achieve success. Well, thinking back to when my channel was really small and things that I did, I would say you have to dream big. People would ask me, like, do you think that you're going to make it as a big channel in the YouTube world? And I would always say, like, or Rec Room YouTube world. I would say absolutely. I think that you have to believe in yourself, first and foremost, and believe that you can get there. And second, I would say that you have to kind of obsess over it. That's what I did. I just completely obsessed with YouTube. If you go through my subscription feed on YouTube, it's all either like how to make YouTube videos, you know, how to be a better like entrepreneur, how to speak better, be more eloquent, and then it's other RecTubers that I follow because I'm totally obsessed with YouTube and all aspects of it. So I don't think you can really be successful unless you hone your craft. It's not luck with YouTube. A lot of people think that's luck. It's not. It's absolutely building your skills, and whether that's video editing or learning just video ideas, everything, it all adds up. And then I would say third, you have to have focus and motivation, because doesn't matter how bad you want it, if you don't have focus and consistency, then you're not going to get there. You have to put all of those things together, and that equates success, I think. Math equation.
Bro, I was legit
Right.
just in
Well, the question is, did you actually did you end up buying an entrepreneur course? Did you fall into that trap?
I was in there.
I don't believe in falling into that because all the information is available for free on YouTube, and
That's what I'm
those
saying.
people that sell those courses are doing great because there's a lot of people like telling you how to do it and then saying that you should get extra information by purchasing the course. Nothing wrong with that. They're probably making good money doing that, but for me, I'd rather just find the information on my own, and I always did. And plus, you have to just learn by doing. You know, someone can try to tell you how to do it, but until you mess up a video or until you mess up all these things, you don't learn to get better. It's like riding a bike. You're not going to just master it the first time. You have to fall down, scrape your knee a few times too.
Yeah.
Then you're like, I know what
Mistakes are
not
how
to do
we
now.
learn. Like for sure, that's the best way to learn is to screw something up, and then you go, oh, okay, I'm not gonna do that again.
Yeah, hopefully that's not this AMA today. I don't have to learn from a mistake I
That's
did
fine,
today.
it's fine,
Hopefully it goes
it's fine,
smooth.
it's fine.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good. We're good.
Yeah, so just everyone, I am selling my course.
I never
Right, so
see
the last question is going to be, again, from Jay Wobbs. His last question is, what are 3 words you would describe about Rec Room that you would say to someone who's never played it before? Yeah, describe Rec Room in 3 words, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. As someone who's actually had to explain Rec Room to a parent, my parents are like in their 50s and they like, don't understand it. Like you can actually talk to other human beings in here. I would say it's unique and fun and social, I guess.
Whoa,
Social
wait,
game,
wait,
so.
bro, let me in there.
J.R. Warb's good
Yeah.
questions though.
So sorry.
Social is definitely like one of the things that I fall back on when people are asking me.
Yes.
Like I'll say I work for a video game. I'm like, well, it's not really a video game, and then
Yeah,
like trying to
it's a social
work
game.
through like what it is, etc. Yeah.
Everyone get in. Everyone breathe there.
It's hard to describe to VR to people who don't. Or I guess it's not just a VR game, but it's hard to describe all of that to people who don't understand.
Alright. Okay, so next question is by bruh_bot, and they ask, what motivation kept you going to continue uploading? Were there any challenges, or... It says challenges?
Not yet. Surprisingly, that doesn't come up too often. But motivation to keep uploading is, I like uploading. I've never had a motivation problem, really. Because it's too addicting for me to post videos and see everybody's reaction and compare them against previous videos. I just have so many ideas all the time. So really, it's kind of the opposite. I feel like I have too many ideas and I can't get to them all the time. But as far as a challenge I had to overcome, I always think about last summer because last summer here, where I live in BC, the wildfires were really bad. And this isn't like so much like a YouTube challenge, but it turned into one that I had to overcome because I was on evacuation alert for a couple weeks. And the second I got placed on that, which I had just moved to this area at the time, so that was my worst fear because I knew there was more fires here. And as soon as I got placed on that, I couldn't focus on my work. I was trying to get videos out, but I wasn't really focused on what I was doing. And the worst thing happened. I ended up getting evacuation order. and so I had to leave and put my 3 pet emus in a horse trailer, which I had only driven like once before, like towing. So so between the stress of that, having to like transport them like 6 hours away to my parents' house, put up construction fencing for them, they were in the middle of building their house, so nothing was built and there's machinery working everywhere. I was just completely worried for my emus because I thought that they were going to be more stressed out, and I was stressed out and I was trying to hide that so that they weren't stressed out because the birds, so like, they're just easily stressed out.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I had to stay in a hotel room about 30 minutes away and come check on them twice a day, and that lasted like 3 weeks of me being in a hotel room and just wanting to make sure it was safe for them to go home. And the hotel did not have good Wi-Fi, so I wasn't able to record, even though I had my recording stuff and I brought everything with me. I was prepared to leave, but unfortunately I couldn't record. So I had to sit in my hotel room, being stressed out, worried, and trying to get videos out while, just worrying about everything. And so I had to go through like old footage and just like cobble together videos. And I did not miss an upload. I still uploaded twice a week. But it was not easy. That was like the hardest time in my life. I was so stressed out. I feel so bad for my friends. I was like lashing out at everyone and crying all the time. But we made it through. So times are better now.
It's honestly amazing that like you still upload it twice a week despite like all of that stuff, because
I don't know, I'm just like
the fire situations were like really bad in BC last year.
Our backyard burned. Like it burned right up into the emu's pen, burnt a few fence posts. Like I got home and I was like, thank God I got them out when I did, and thank God their barn didn't burn, and all these things, just like it all kind of worked out so that it wasn't super catastrophic. I mean, I had a home to come back to, so, but it was just about as close as it could have been without things starting to really go crazy. So, yeah, it was crazy. Crazy summer. This one's been a lot better, needless to say.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Okay. So we're through. I think the first 4 people that couldn't make it. Cajun Ramsey, you are up.
Imagine not being level 50.
Cookie,
What
do
a
you mind
noob.
grabbing the? Oh, I'll just come and get it. Here we go.
He's an actual noob.
Okay,
dude.
you should be good to
He's
go.
an actual noob, not being level 50.
I'm here gonna be asking a question about how has being a rec tuber just changed through your time originally? How has it added and taken away from your time in Rec Room?
I would say, honestly, like, it's changed my life so much for the better. Being a Rec Room YouTuber and doing what I do now has changed my life so much, because I used to work, like, basically 9 to 5, work for other people, and now I get to have the freedom to stay home and work at my own pace. If I want to take a break and go dance around the house or do the dishes, like, I can do that. I don't have to take breaks on other people's schedules, so my life is infinitely less stressful and less chaotic than it was before. I feel like for some people, myself included, it doesn't really work to go to a job and just be sitting there all day in an office. Like, some people are just, they're not built for that. So I felt that in school too. I just work better at my own pace. So for me to be able to do this full time is just absolutely amazing. Like, every day doesn't feel like work, and people always tell me I get too much done, I work too much. I'm like, but it doesn't feel like work, so I just keep doing it. So, like, if I'm, just working at my own pace, it's great. So, yeah, Rec Room has definitely changed my life for the better, I would say.
Yeah, that's so nice when you find a job that doesn't feel like work. Like, it just makes such a difference in your quality of life, for sure.